A weekly $600 credit to unemployed Americans amid the coronavirus pandemic expired late last week, but Democrats are insistent on extending it through the end of the year.
We have been for the $600. They have a $200 proposal, which does not meet the needs of America's working families. And it's a condescension, quite frankly.
Republican leaders have argued that the $600 weekly credit would encourage some people to remain unemployed. A recent Yale University study said the credit did not discourage people from working.
There are cases where people are overpaid. There are cases where people are underpaid. The issue is we need to come up with an agreement to extend this.
Republicans are proposing close to $1 trillion in the HEALS Act, while Democrats are using the $3 trillion HERO Act passed earlier this year as their starting point in negotiations. Both sides have agreed that they are not near an agreement.
We have to balance. There's obviously a need to support workers, to support the economy. People who, through no fault of their own, are shut down because of this terrible disease. On the other hand, we have to be careful about not piling on enormous amounts of debt for future generations.
But lawmakers warn that as negotiations for economic relief continue, the country desperately needs to address the growing number of confirmed cases and deaths from the coronavirus.
In our negotiations, we're talking about dealing with some of the consequences of this pandemic. But the fact is we must defeat this virus. And that is one of the points that we still have not come to any agreement on.
As the deadline to pay August rent passed this weekend for many across the country and confirmed cases of coronavirus continue to hit record highs in multiple states, Americans await a way forward from Washington this week. Isha Sarai, VOA News, Washington.